XXXX, the XX day of the XX month. Apparently so. Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, the Moss Deep Space Center Celestial Observatory. We actually get a full view of the building there, which we haven't actually seen the full building from the outside. Professor Cosmo, it's a disaster. The meteoroid's trajectory, it's suddenly changed direction. Now it's on a collision course with our planet. What? Red, check the data. Update the course calculations and confirm the new trajectory. Target locked on. Confirm the meteoroid's new expected trajectory now. You got triple monitor setups. That's pretty cool. According to the numbers, it should make impact somewhere southwest of Sutopolis on a small island off Route 131. But changing trajectories mid-flight? It's almost like it's alive. But Professor, what should we do? What do we do? Calm yourself, man. Yes, sir. So it's come to this. Bum, bum, bum. Looks like I won't be needing this. Yup. It's weird. Her outfit got bigger because she took off the grunt outfit. That's weird. Alright, we now have an introduction to one of the coolest characters in ORAS. That's so much better. Oh, I feel so free. The uniform got pretty stinky after a while, and all sweaty too. Meow. Oh, my adorable little Aster? Not Aster, that sounds rude. Aster. Are you that happy to see me looking like myself again, you're just too darn cute, like always. Phew, but there's not much time left for us. It'll only be a matter of weeks. No, days. Things have gotten a bit tricky now, since that kid managed to stop one of the super ancient Pokemon from being revived like it should have been. Not that it's a really big deal. I've already thought of a new plan. If I just tweak a bit with a keystone, one with plenty of that built up, I swear, I'll protect you. Aster. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Delta episode. Oh boy, a new element of the game, Snorlax, that was added. There's a Wii U over there. I probably got surprised by that at the beginning of the Let's Play as well. A new element of the game that was added that was not in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but still, nonetheless, pretty cool. Hey, Datto! It's quite unique. Why, if it isn't Dazza, it's been some time since I last saw you, but you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get. Your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh, before I forget, I was thinking of giving these to you. And he will give us the pair of tickets. They're the tickets to the Star Show that's being held at Moss Deep Space Center. I was really planning to go with your mom, but looks like I've got to rush back to the gym in Petalburg. Oh, you know it's a pair of tickets. Why don't you invite the little cutie May from next door to come along? Now I'd better be heading back to the gym. Thanks for looking after the house while I'm away, dear. Of course, dear, you have a safe trip. Why didn't they just move to Petalburg? It makes no sense. Oh, that dad of yours. He comes home for the first time in ages and all he talks about is Pokemon. Why can't he ever just let go and relax? And tomorrow, the long-awaited Star Show will finally begin. We've got all the latest news and updates. Oh, well, and just like that. Look at this, Dazza. At last, the Litleonid, yes, the Litleonid meteor shower returns to illuminate Hoenn's night sky. The Star Show held at Moss Deep Space Center will provide the best view of the shooting stars from the center's lofty viewing deck. We hope you all take the chance to join. Oh, it sounds lovely. The Litleonids, huh? I remember going to see them with your dad 11 years ago when they last passed by. You should march right over to invite that neighbor girl you're friends with. You can't let that pair of tickets you got from Dad go to waste, so take her along. And we shall do that. By the way, the Delta episode is very story intensive and contains a lot of story elements and text. Not a lot of actual gameplay, just flying around and talking. So hopefully that doesn't annoy you, but it is quite interesting and quite cool. And like I said, adds an element to the game which we haven't seen before, which is pretty neat. Huh? Whoa, are we in sync or what, you know? I was just thinking about you. It's great to meet you. It is our first real meeting, right? Yeah, that's right, of course it is. The name's Zinnia. And you? Well, I know all about you. You're Dazzler, of course. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You're damn straight. And you're one of those special few who use Mega Evolution to get even closer to their Pokemon now, aren't you? Okay, I know. I'll leave it alone. Look, I'm stopping. But this sure is a nice place, isn't it, Little Root Town? And everybody living here is just so nice, too. Like that neighbor of yours. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to go on like that. We should keep our first meeting short and sweet, don't you think? Till next time then, bye-bye. That's what I say at the end of my episodes. Alrighty then, let's head on over to see May. Just like Daddy told us to. Ow! May, are you okay? Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Oh, Wibble. Wibble. It's not that big of a deal, Mum. She just knocked me down a bit. Youch, that stings. Oh, Dazzler. Dazzler, you're alright, huh? That's a relief. It all happened so fast I couldn't do a thing, but some strange woman came in my window upstairs, and then she took my keystone from me. I tried to fight her off with my team, but she was really strong. I didn't stand a chance. I think I heard her muttering something under her breath as she left, though. Something like Petalburg's next. Dazzler, be careful. Oh boy, I think I heard her muttering something. Petalburg's next, be careful. Who could have done such a thing to my sweet girl? Well, we better head to Petalburg City and check it out. I mean, we just saw Dad, and Dad went back to Petalburg. So why don't we go back to Petalburg, and Petalburg is over there. Yeah, I keep forgetting where places are. Alright, up we go. Whiz, whiz, whiz. And to Petalburg City we have arrived. It's so convenient to fly there. Alright, what is happening in Petalburg City then? You're such a little pain. Shut up and give me the keystone. I don't have it, I tell you. Don't play dumb. I already know you can use Mega Evolution. Ugh. Are you even listening? I've been telling you. Dazzler. It's Matt. What the? You punk. Oh, ha 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 ha. Just in time, aren't you? I'm gonna take your keystone first, you jerk. Alright, we have a battle against Matt of the Elite, not of the Elite Four. Team Aqua, jeez, why am I saying the Elite Four? So he's gonna have a Sharpedo. If you are playing Omega Ruby, of course you'll be against Courtney with a Camerupt. There's nothing new we haven't seen before. I've still got my Mega Stone on Zinger here. You know, we might use it. Go with a Sky Uppercut and easily take care of it. Bit of rough skin damage there, but no worries. A simple Sharpedo is out. Very easy. Alright, there we go. Team Aqua Admin. Ooh, he's so, like, bicep-y. You clown. Always getting up, all up in my business. If it's going to be like that, I'm off to Meteor Falls. What? Thank you so much, Dazzler. A strange man suddenly attacked me, demanding that I hand over my keystone. The truth is, I couldn't give it to him even if I wanted to. My keystone is gone. I left it in a house when I went out, and it just disappeared. What in the world is going on? If someone like that ever shows up again, gotta protect my mum and dad. You be careful too, Dazzler. Okay, curious and curious. Entry call, version 0.09 app rang on your Pokénav Plus. Hello? Is that you, Dazzler? It's me, Steven. Have you been doing well? I imagine you must be quite shocked. This is a communication mode that Devon is still currently developing. It comes installed on every Pokénav Plus. I thought I would only use it if I needed to contact you urgently. It looks as though that time has already come. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I need you to come to Devon Corporation in Rustboro. There's something I have to talk to you about in person. I'll be waiting for you there. Alright, next bit of story done. Let's grab Fragon and fly to Rustboro City. Of course you can walk there if you want, but we will not be doing that. I'm hoping to get all of the Delta episode wrapped up in like 2 or hopefully 3 videos. But who knows how long this could take. Anyway, let's head north to the Devon Corporation building, where Steven is apparently waiting for... Oh, hello, he's right there. Dazzler, I'm sorry about summoning you so suddenly. It's well known how often my intuition turns out to be right. Okay then. But I never imagined we would be meeting again this soon. I'm sorry to say it is not happy news that brings us together. This is something we should discuss in public. Or we shouldn't. This isn't something we should discuss in public. Let's continue this inside. After you. Oh, he's courteous too. How nice. Okay. Alright, up to the top floor where we see Dad. Dazza is here. The President Stone. Well, welcome, welcome. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Ho ho ho, I suppose I'm just getting old. Recently I seem to forget details just as soon as I learn them. Ho 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 ho. Dad? Him. Oh, I know what you want to say. My, what a hasty, impatient one you are. What are we to do with such an impatient one for our Pokemon League champion? I'm the Pokemon League champion, thank you. Is that so? So you're the new champion, Dazza. Darn straight. Then I guess we'll never break you of that impatience after all, Stephen. Ho 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 ho. Dad. Oh, he's mad. Bah, I know. Can't you take a joke? Now then, Dazza, I'm afraid that I'm planning to start on a very long and quite heavy topic. Are you sure that you're ready to take all of it in? Alright, let's do this. Then I suppose I should begin. Let me first take us back 3,000 years to the day when this story began. Ooh, cutscene. Not quite, though. There was a great war at that time in a region far from here, speaking of Kalos. That war was finally brought to an end by a weapon created by one man, speaking of AZ. And what energy source could power such a dreadful weapon? Do you know? You see, it ran on the life energy of Pokemon, the energy that could be gained by the sacrifice of so many Pokemon. There are surely many people who would call it reprehensible, but my grandfather, the president of Devon before me, said this: couldn't we use the energy to improve the lives of people and Pokemon? And so he developed our greatest creation here at Devon Corporation, Infinity Energy. Thanks to Infinity Energy, Devon was able to become one of the top industries in Hoenn, and developed into the giant you see today. You may be surprised to learn that Devon parts you once recovered for us were in fact parts of a motor that would make it possible to power a submarine using Infinity Energy. It was not long before we began to expand our attempts to further human development. Next, we moved into exploring space. The rockets launched from the Moss Deep Space Center using our Infinity Energy. They are the true results of our dreams, our passion, and our technology. But we never did imagine they could end up as the best hope for saving our world. My preamble has been quite long, but we arrive at last at the real issue. That is the overwhelming catastrophe which now approaches us. A huge asteroid, more than 6 miles in diameter, is currently on track to collide with our planet. We have been working together with the Moss Deep Space Center, which was first to recognize this danger. We are devising countermeasures that would use our rockets, but in order for these plans to succeed though, we need a meteorite shard. So that's it. You want him to go and get that shard for you. Ha, that's my boy, alright. I knew you'd understand at once. It was hardly a deduction worthy of praise. I want you to make your way towards the granite cave near Dewford. According to our surveys, you should be able to find the kind of meteor shards that we need there. And you, Stephen, I want you, son, to head for the Space Center at once to start the preparations, using that link cable that I gave you. Ah, the link cable. So it is to be a warp system. Yes, I understand. But Granite Cave? Ah, I see. The floor where we first met. The floor with the ancient wall paintings. It is true that there were many shards of meteorite scattered about there. It looks as though it's decided then, Dazza. I will head for the Space Center in Moss Deep. If I learn anything, I will contact you at once. Though it will end up as another one-sided message like the one I sent you, I'm afraid. Good luck. Stephen, you be careful. Yes, Father, I will be. Alright. Then, I will be counting on the two of you to take care of this for me. If you forget what is you need to do, come talk to me again. Assuming I will remember as well. Ho! Alright, so I will meet you guys at Granite Cave. Alright, so here we are in Granite Cave. Time to just head to the basement and pick up a meteorite shard. It's going to be easy, right? Wrong. Well, seems like it's true. It really is just like the wall painting there. This one shows primal reversion, whilst that one shows mega evolution. I guess that proves it once and for all. Our great ancestors once lived here too. The ancestors who passed down through me the knowledge of how to protect the world. How to avert the threat that will appear from space, as long was foretold. From a place higher even than the heavens. Mum? Oh, it's weird, it's calling her mum, that's weird. What is it, Asta? Oh. We do seem to meet an awful lot, Dazza. This is the second time. Are you also interested in this old painting? Or are you here for the for one of the meteorite shards that can serve as a source of power for the legendary Pokemon that lives in the heavens above. Either way, I know I adore you. That's weird. That's it. I can't help it. I have to battle you. I'll play nice though, and ask first. Are you ready to battle me, right? Yeah, that's my boy. Now let's do it. Give me a good taste of everything you and your Pokemon have to offer. So here we have the first battle against Pokemon Trainer Zinnia. She's got a weird... Why did she do that? It's just a bit bizarre how she sort of... Yeah, I don't understand how she moves. But she will be primarily using Dragon-type Pokemon. So, bring a Dragon-type or an Ice-type and you will do very well here. First up we have a Tyrantrum. It's Dragon Ground. Again, weak to Dragon-type moves. I forget if it's 4 times weak to Ice. Of course it is, because Garchomp is. And next up we have Altaria. Again, Dragon Flying type, 4 times weak to Ice. So if you're finding yourself underleveled, bring some Ice-type Pokemon and some Ice-type moves. However, with a Draco Plate, I think Faragon is doing just fine with some Dragon Claws. And she also has a Salamence. Now, is this the Salamence I'm thinking of? Because, of course, we did see, to begin with, that she has a Keystone. And she's not using it. Okay, I thought she was going to use it, but she's not going to. Super effective. Okay, Salamence is also going to use Dragon Claw. Hopefully it won't do as much as we did. Thank goodness for that. We're a bit disappointed if we lost, but Intimidate, of course, cut down our attack, so wouldn't be surprised if we lost. Alright, Salamence fainted there, which is very good. She's only got 3 Pokemon in this battle, so should be fairly easy to take her down and continue on with the Delta episode. Yes, that's it. Just what I was looking for. And she gives us money as well. Thanks for the money. Ah, nice. Real nice, Dazzler. Oh, I really felt that one. Full points to you. That settles it. You get this meteorite shard as a reward. Thank you very much. I'm so happy. Dazzler put the meteorite shard in the key items pocket. Blink. That glittering meteorite that you've got there. It's sure giving off some vibes. I'd keep a tight hold on it if I were you, along with that shard I just gave you. Hey, the actions that you're taking now, are they based on the ideals you cling to, or are they based on actual truths? A really cool inclusion there, because she is the Dragon Lore Keeper, and of course the Tau Trio, Yin and Yang of Reshiram and Zekrom, are obviously based on truths and ideals. So it's really cool how they included that. I'm really happy with that. And if they are, how much of the truth do you think you know? Yes, Mom, moving out. Such a spoiled girl you are, Asta. So, what'll be our next stop, sweetie? You're not going to tell us? How are we going to know where to go next? Oh, okay, we got a call. Dazzler, we're able to find the meteorite shard that we need. If you're able to secure it, could you hurry back to us at the Moss Deep Space Center? I'm afraid we don't seem to have much time left. I'll be waiting for you. Alright, guys. Meet you at Moss Deep Space Center, I guess. Alright, let's go upstairs. Can we get past you? You're going to tell me. You must be Dazzler. Mr. Stephen Stone told me that he was expecting you. This way, please. I like the carpet in this place. It looks cool. Just saying. Just adding that in there. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you. Ah, Dazzler, thank you for coming. And you brought the meteorite shard with you. Well done. Alright, there you go. I was rather surprised to learn that you knew the Professor. You really do seem to make connections everywhere you go. Now then, Professor, could I ask you to explain once more about the current plan? Indeed. Please, come this way. Here we go. This is going to be a long cutscene again. Alright, let's just get it over with. I imagine that you've heard some of the situation from President Stone already. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket, combined with the life energy of humans found in Keystones. We will start off by artificially replicating the massive energy that triggered at the time of Mega Evolution. We will fire the energy produced from our rockets into space and create a warp hole. By creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteoroid, we hope to be able to transport it somewhere far away from here. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists and has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices. I think you know what I mean. Those panels that spin you about and then out you come, warp to another spot. Imagine you've stepped on a few such. An audacious plan, and using such technology you would, may I ask where exactly the asteroid will be warped to? Well, we're not entirely sure, but we do have a device that links the warp holes. We've named it the link cable. A really cool inclusion there as well, because obviously a link cable is used in previous games to trade and battle with other people, sort of like connecting other dimensions, because obviously they're playing the same game, but it can't be in the same dimension as you because it's not affecting what you're doing in the game. So, if you know what I mean, if you beat Brock in Pokemon Red and your friend beat Brock in Pokemon Blue, they're not going to say, hey, your friend beat, because it's in a... Sorry, I'm getting too involved in this, but there's no need to worry. Based on our theory, we can at least guarantee that we will be sending it away from our planet. However, we've realized that we will need more energy than originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but with one more meteorite shard... Blink. Zinnia's back again. Nice! So this is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. Pretty impressive, hey Asta? Mer. Excuse me, young lady, you can't just let yourself in here. Oh, where's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Right. Ugh. It's pretty funny. Blink. Who are you? You're no sightseer. Oh me, we do seem to keep running into one another. You're a busy boy, Dazza. Who are you? What are you doing here? Me? I'm Zinnia, just regular old tourist, nothing more. Dreaming of taking a little trip into space. Oh, I see. So this is what to come of human technology and a hope of blood and sweat and tears and... Well, the list just gets kind of long and boring, but it contains everything, huh? I know all about it. About just what kind of energy you're using to fuel this rocket thing. The abominable technology humanity first fought up 3,000 years ago. So you're once again planning to claim that this is the best for humanity, or best for the whole darn world. It's a snap of your fingers to repeat the sins of the past. Worse, if what I overheard is true, this time you're about to commit an error more abominable than before. Tell me, would you rather we sit here wringing our hands waiting for that meteorite to strike us? What's up with that? You're a pretty simple guy for a former Pokemon League champion. Then I guess I'll hang my hopes on what our current champion will have to say. So how about it, Dazza? What do you think? Do you have some better idea? I've got nothing. Really? Too bad. I guess I was expecting more than I should have from you. Hey, that's fine though. That's pretty normal. Look, I'm not here to criticize the way you guys are looking at this, but I want to be sure you've thought this through well and good. You know, there are necessary sacrifices and there are unnecessary sacrifices. What a disappointment. This is the best you could do with all your knowledge and technology? Instead of trying to make something out of nothing, you'd rather repeat the mistakes of the past straight up? No, you're going to add new mistakes on top of that. Really takes the cake. You guys need some imagination. Oops, but you were all in the middle of a conversation or something, right? Sorry about that. I guess we'll just let ourselves out then. Come on, Asta. She's a weird one, to say the least. Who was that woman? And the way she spoke to us, it's almost as if she came here for some kind of confirmation, and yet I feel as though I should know her from somewhere. Ah, Professor, forgive me. I believe you were trying to tell us something before that woman interrupted us. Ah, yes. You see? In order to complete the warp hole, we will need another meteorite shard, an extremely pure one. And we should head to Granite Cave once again? No, the kind of meteor shard we need this time can only be found at Meteor Falls. Meteor Falls, I see. Perhaps we will learn something there. I will head to Meteor Falls at once. Follow as soon as you are ready. I feel we might discover even more than a meteorite shard there. Alright, I'm following. I get the idea. Meet you guys at Meteor Falls. Jeez. Alright, so in order to do this section of the Delta episode, you will need Surf and Waterfall. Because even though they say meet you at Meteor Falls, they don't tell you where to go. Yeah, we're basically going to need to go into the back area of Meteor Falls, where we went to catch Bagon. Well, pretty much where we went to catch Bagon. It's a little bit different. It's not quite the same area, but it's close enough, basically. I believe we have to walk around here. We have to get to the top. I forget how you get to the top. I think you have to go down and then up round the other side. If memory serves well. It's been a while since I've been in Meteor Falls, if I'm honest with you. Go back around here, and then up here. I think. Then, past the experts, and then up this bit here. And then we'll find Seven Stone. Again. Dazza, we have the meteorite shard. I've come to understand many things as I suspected might happen. Allow me to introduce you. The honourable lady you see before you is a descendant of the ancient Draconids. Or Draconids, I don't know. Yes, I'm one of the Draconid people. One of those ancient folk tasked with passing down the knowledge of Mega Evolution with the great lore of Lord Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza. I always call it Rayquaza, so if that annoys you, I'm sorry. Who was the beginning of all. Since long times gone, Hoenn had repeatedly suffered great disasters. At times, the destruction took the form of a huge meteoroid which fell upon our land from distant space. At other times, the primal reversions of our own super ancient Pokemon brought us to the brink of destruction. Each time, Lord Rayquaza has saved us from doom. The chosen Lawkeeper, standing before a stone that shone with rainbow light, offered up a wish to the Great One, and Lord Rayquaza's body was suffused with a brilliant light and transformed. In its transformed state, Rayquaza's power was more devastating than ever before, overcoming even the super ancient Pokemon with all their primal power. A rainbow-coloured stone, an invocation from the Lawkeeper, and a Rayquaza unlike any ever seen. I see, it does resemble what we know of the process of Mega Evolution. Yes, it does indeed. A Pokemon, a person, a stone of power. The bonds that tie them all together. The transformation of the Pokemon that occurs as a result of this phenomenon was called Mega Evolution by later peoples. So the mechanism for Mega Evolution was discovered as a result of the first meeting between humanity and Rayquaza. But I have one last question. That Lawkeeper you spoke of. The Lawkeeper is the one who has inherited the knowledge and power to summon Lord Rayquaza when disaster imperils this world. The true Lordkeeper is the current generation, is the one called Zinnia. The disaster that now approaches our planet, it has twice before. Zinnia has been trying for some time to avert it, in her own way. To draw Lord Rayquaza to our sphere, she joined a certain organization that sought to revive a super ancient Pokemon. She taught them the secrets needed to bring these threats and summon the great dragon itself. And now it seems she travels the land, scouring the world for keystones. So it was true. I had suspected the woman who appeared at the Space Center was one of the Draconids. I never dreamed she was involved in the attempted revival of the super ancient Pokemon. In full knowledge of the power they held, fully understanding the terrible changes they would wreak upon our world. Still, she helped bring that situation about. Did she give a thought to the many people and Pokemon whose lives were put at grave risk by her actions? Could she accept the inevitable sacrifice of so many lives in order to protect the planet from the coming meteoroid? Balance must rule this world. History is doomed to repeat itself. While our people have overcome many disasters in the past, it was always through great sacrifice. Yet we have continued to struggle to preserve peace for as many years as we can. That is how we have protected this world upon which we now live. People, Pokemon, all nature, and yes, even you. I do not know exactly what you plan to do, but you believe that you are not sacrificing anything for your own protection? Zinnia will follow her convictions until the very end, even knowing the sacrifices that they will require, even if the sacrificial blade is leveled at her own heart. Is that right? I understand. Thank you for everything. What is this? This vague sense of apprehension. My intuition has often proven true. Going back to Rustboro first. I have to get back to Devon. What about me? What am I meant to do? Let's talk to this lady. That silver-haired dreamboat said he was heading back to Rustboro. Seems like I've got to go back to Rustboro too, but not until next episode, guys. Thank you all for watching part 1 of the Delta episode here in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Join me next time, when apparently we're heading back to the Devon Corporation at Rustboro, or just Rustboro in general, I haven't figured that bit out yet, to see what the heck Steven plans on doing next. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.